Good evening, everyone. Welcome here to this afternoon's Round 16 New South Wales Football League 1 women's match at around between Bankstown City and South Coast Flame at the moment. So been delays in this match due to some inclement weather in the area, which included a fair bit of lightning and thunder a bit earlier on, rain. You'll notice with the camera where we're set up under the grandstand, which is a rarity out here at Jensen Park. Quite often myself on the other side of the field, which is a good place to be. And this is just a good place to be, particularly if looking at some inclement weather coming up. So you're going to run through these two sides very shortly. You'll see Bankstown City. There's been quite a lot of delays. Bankstown City on the left there, been warming up in a little huddle. As the keeper, Keely Segovic comes over to them and checks it out, and South Coast Flame on to the right hand side. I'll run through this lineup here in a second, just trying to finish it off. Bankstown City, we're going to see South Coast Flame get the kickoff, which is a bonus as well for visitors. Everyone's happy that this game's going to go ahead. No one wants to have any sort of replay later. This is the best outcome for everyone. See you on Football New South Wales TV. You're with the Duckman for this match. Going to go through Bankstown City side, and I'll get South Coast side shortly. And we'll get through the lineup now. So Bankstown City look like this. In goals, number 21, Keely Segovic. Got number 3, Stephanie Ambrose. Number 6, Katia Badano. Number 8, Karen Bennett. Number 10 is Christelia Kalidakis. Number 15, Gemma Hall. Number 25, Tori Chronopoulos. 29 is Lucy Coxedge. 31 is Samantha Payne. 32 is Crystal Woods. And 37 is Janika Klenker. On their bench, they've got number 1, Jasmine Lawler. Number 16 is Yasmin Placer. Number 22 is Natalie Milanowski. And number 26 is Caitlin Bleeker. South Coast Flame look like this at the moment. So in goals, they've got Kiara Wade in number 1. Trying to write this down as we go. You can see Bankstown playing out from the back there. It'll make it easier for me to do this. So number 4 is Alexis Mouses. Trying to track the game as we go. Ball comes up, switch on to the other side of the field there. Play it back. Bankstown still have possession. So the game previous to this, under-23s finished 2-0 to South Coast. 4 game was ended 20 minutes short due to the weather. Continue to go through the South Coast team here. Once we see what happens with the ball. And they clear the line. Okay, the rest of their lineup looks like this. Number 6, Abigail Jordan. Number 9 is Molly Lawless. Number 10 is Christina Barraza. Number 11 is Emily Kostowski. Number 13, Jessie Abbott. Number 15, Abby Crapp. Number 22, Gemma Bishop. Number 23, Ashley Long. And number 33, Bessie Reifmuller. So on their bench, they've got number 7, Michaela de Jong. Number 14, Paula Mitchell. Number 21, Natalia Sharrock. So we see the ball switch over the field, whip across into the middle, cleared up. And shot goes up and over the bar for a goal kick. Number 27 is Daisy Canavan. Number 29 is Annalise Cottis. And number 85 is Crystal Duggan. So that is how these sides line up for this afternoon's fixture. As I said, with Duckman here on Football New South Wales TV. All these games this season, match it around Football New South Wales League 1 men's and women's on Football New South Wales TV on YouTube, as well as all the NPL 1 men's and NPL 1 women's matches throughout the 2025 season. Get a fast break here. Long. Williams play the ball. Bankstown get it back. And they go up and across, build the ball back up. Work the line, goes in over the sideline there. I see South Coast Flame pick up the throw-in. Gone long down the line. Last time I commentated the South Coast Flame team, a very good match against Blacktown City at Landon Stadium. 5-0 for our winners on that occasion. That was not that long ago. It's round 3 or round 4 of this season. So managed to kick on. One of the powerhouses in the competition this year. Build the ball up and keep working it out from the back. Put the ball down into the corner and it's going to run away for a goal kick. Bankstown played out from the back. Got confidence to play it out from the back, so it's changed. A lot has changed in the world of football in the last, I don't know, probably since Matilda's success in 2023. Seen change in a lot of sides, formations, the structure, and the way to play out from the back with confidence. Also helps with changes in the goal kick. Rules can now take short goal kick in the box, have defenders in there and play a small ball out and work it out from there. South Coast swing it back there, long back to the keeper. And Wade plays it out again. Up to Mouses. Punches the ball long, runs through there to Segovic. Bankstown play out again from the back. A decent crowd for tonight's match. So quite a few people made the trek up from the South Coast for this game. Watch the girls got a competitive team. As I said, one of the powerhouse sides in the competition. They're currently sitting 6 out of 13 on 23 points. Did have a 2-1 win last week. South Coast against Blacktown City. As down the coast and currently have 7 wins, 2 draws and 4 losses. Bankstown City, they lost their last match, 2-1 to Blacktown Spartans. They're 7th on the ladder, so 6 versus 7th. Good match tonight. It's going to be a fairly even match-up. 7 out of 13, 19 points, so 4 separate them. Tonight's result won't make a big difference. It'll give mental edge stuff, which is paramount. We head into the second half of the season and head towards semi-final football. So Bankstown have had 5 wins, 4 draws and 5 losses this season. Last time I commentated Bankstown game, probably won't want to remember that game, was 5-0 in the way of St George. That was back in round 1. Big difference between now and then. Number 1, it's not very hot today. And sides had time to work together and get some structure going. They look pretty good and fluid now. And South Coast punched the ball through. Try to play it long, let it run through there. And Crystal Woods lets it run through to the keeper, Segovic. Woods sits back on it, looking for passing options. Tries to drop one over the top there to Coxedge. So you see a nice little side flick there. Alexis Mouses build it up and across the park. So let it flow fluidly. So work it out over the far side of the field. So a bit more of a positive start from Bankstown in this game compared to last time I saw them. Unfortunately, they got off to a tough start against St George. They got a couple of quick goals. The first 6 minutes, I think I remember 2 or 3 goals. And the game was taken away from them. So already in. 8 minutes down now is 0-0 here at Jensen Park. Good numbers for a bit of a stormy Sunday evening of football. ball across and build it up. So they're trying to use a lot of whip here. Playing fairly narrow in general, South Coast. They're trying to thread the ball back through. Just not quite connecting that last pass if they can. They're going to cause some problems here. Bessie Ref Muller. See Bankstown get the quick break now down left-hand side. Called offsides. Good call by the near side assistant referee. Still 0-0. So anyone who's watched any of the matches I've commentated this year, there's been plenty of goals in most of the games and some absolute cracking goals. I would expect more of the same tonight. And just got the Midas touch with people scoring goals, which is what you want to see. Always seem to get the good matches, and people are out there, they've got everything to play for. It's another one of these games tonight. There goes, good interception. Nice work at Hall, threads it through, drives around the outside, cuts it back. Oh, beats the keeper. It's a goal. What a finish. Bankstown up 1-0 already. Cracking goal. All started. Gemma Hall got the run going forward, pushed the ball through. And off they go. Bankstown 1-0. Positive start to the home team. And South Coast regather and start again. Build up from the back end there. Mal's is trying to open up and play a whip from the right-hand side. They open up all channels. Playing fairly direct at the moment. Bankstown intercept it and go back to make room up in front of him. So got a couple of players getting in between the lines. And by that I mean in between midfield role and where defenders are and where the strikers are and the midfielders. So let them slot passes and play short balls and link passes as opposed to having to go long and direct. It's a good option if you can do it. You need players to make the runs, which Bankstown currently have. So good through ball there. And I'm pretty sure that goal may have gone. Have to check. Might have gone to Lucy Coxedge, number 29. Not certain with that. Build up again. So Bankstown got quite a young side from what you can see. Young and adventurous. So having a chance their arm. South Coast come down. Nice save there. Segovic. Build it up from the back again. So scores 1-0 at the moment. Bankstown City up over South Coast Flames. South Coast make a break down the line there. Nice work. Pull the ball back. So trying to play the lateral ball in behind the fullbacks, but not straight through. Hit the angled pass and playing the runners. And not quite successful with that. 12 minutes down. 1-0 up Bankstown City. Ball runs through. And they track it back. So they both got a lot to play for. Bankstown at home, pretty confident. Those are strong teams at home. He had a good coffee down here on a Saturday night. Pretty sure he'd get one tonight too. Last time I was here, pretty sure I got some Shavapis. And he got plenty of other good food in the canteen. I saw some a bit earlier. It did pique my interest. So nice throw. Drops one over the top. Headed down the line. Let him run through. Chase through there by Kalidakis. So Long comes back, take the throw. He goes down the line. Just going to keep working away down the line there. Goes back inside a little bit. Nice turn. Kostakis. And played across there by Barraza. So it's by Kostowski, the last one. Threaded through now. Kostowski makes the run, gets to the outside, turns it, cuts it back. Overruns, but they keep the ball and build it back up through the midfield. And swing it across now through Jordan. And work it right back to the fullbacks to open up some more room up in front of him for front line. Bishop drops one through to Reef Muller. And swing it back to Malzus, who's going to drive forward, make some room. They've opened up here a little bit in the middle now. Bankstown need to be careful. Threaded one through, but it didn't make the run on the outside. And a run through to Segovic, who's now going to play it out. So 16 minutes into this game. 1-0 already. Bankstown City up. The home team. It's on Football New South Wales TV, round 16. Match it around. So another long throw down the line. Ricocheted by Bankstown and not cleared by South Coast Flame. Bankstown's going to have a throw in South Coast half here, or right on the halfway line actually. Headed in. Pull it back and go across the park there. Not a bad option. Bounces off there, Woods. So needs to be careful for first touch. So not to turn the ball over. Played out there for Anopoulos. Pull another one through. Gone down the line. I cleared the line, South Coast. Bankstown have it back. So now playing quite high up the park with the ball. So starting to control the tempo and the pace of the game. Sitting back with the ball, controlling tempo. Happy to drag it back a little bit and trying to pull South Coast Flame out of position here. So being able to keep the shape of the back. They played a through ball through, it's run away. Malzus gets it. And they're able to hit passes and link up. So to handle that quite easily. There's no press put on there at all by Bankstown City. Let South Coast start to link up their passes. Oh, here we go. Chase through. They can to get onto it. It's good clearance there. Kostovsky chased it down. So it looked like a bit of breakdown communications. Here we go. Going straight through. Gemma Hall. Nearly got onto that one. Crisis averted by Kiara Wade. Throws the ball down the line there for Anopoulos. Steps up again to the mark. Looking for more options. Got some inside runners. Trying to pick him out. She does. Gets the ball back. And plays it back. Turns it over. She needs to be careful here. So Reef Muller comes back inside. Oh, drops one on a Fred. Nearly the perfect pass. Just gets cleaned up at the back by Bankstown. There's Samantha Payne. So had a fingerprints all over the first goal. Driving forward, put a through ball through and started to lead up from driving in the middle there. So Bankstown have done this a couple of times now, able to take the ball up on the counter-attack and hit a couple of passes where they come through a bit direct. So you may have just seen in the cameras a little bit of lightning into the distance. So it's a fair way in the distance, but it's dark Sunday night here. Cuts back inside, nice work. Kostovski again, chased the ball hard in the last run she had to make. Try to break it to the outside. She's got the ball again. Turns it on. Drops the ball out here. Nice ball, Coxedge. So Kalidakis drops it back there to Chronopoulos. Tori Chronopoulos looking for options. And they're long down the line there. So cleared up by Ashley Long. Left fullback. So she had a big match when I watched her play last time against Bankstown City. So more pressure to absorb here for South Coast. So 21 minutes in. Bankstown City currently up 1-0. Keep it. Move it back again now. Woods switches sides. Over to other centre half there, Payne. It drives forward, comes out. Good take, Wade. So the way the back three are functioning at the moment here for Bankstown, pretty crafty in the way they're doing it. Payne, Woods and Klenker. Breaking down the through balls, really making South Coast look for wide options. We've got the passing channels not hitting the mark there. Chronopoulos took the throw and it's turned over now. South Coast look for options. Long goes across to Mousers, back to Long, and puts a foot through it. Headed clear down the line. That runs out there. It's headed away by Molly Lawless. Pretty sure she picked up goals against Blacktown earlier in the year. Chronopoulos throws it down the line and played out the back there by Bishop. Chased it down there, Lawless. Turns it over. Jesse Abbott tracks the ball back. As Kara Wade comes out and rolls it out to Bishop. Scott Long wide out here on the left. So Kostovski has turned it over now. Coxedge got it, not able to keep it. Bishop gets it back. Back to Kostovski, Bishop. And runs over the sideline. So 1-0 the moment. Bankstown City Lions currently up over South Coast Flame. The visitors would like to be heading away from here with some points today. Long trip, shot on target. That is over the bar. So Kaldakis lined that up. Looks like she was halfway in fought of whether have a power shot on target or have a chip at the keeper. It sort of went in between both. Chipped it up, had a go at the top right-hand corner. And it's gone clear. Bishop plays back to Wade. And they've gone across, switched over the other side of the field. South Coast build up through the middle. Oh, been intercepted. Nice work there. Coxedge come through with the pass interception. Puts foot through the ball there. Jordan runs Wabby. Crap chases it down. Gets it back. So they try to go long. Runs away here now. Kostelski has a shot. It's wrapped up by Segacic. So I've tried to link with Kostelski a couple of times here now. Bankstown read that one well. She did get onto the ball. Was driven away from the goals. Not able to use the pace to get in the open space and really test the keeper out further. It's a game of strategy at the moment. South Coast cover it, build up again through Barraza. Bankstown have the throw in. So they're starting to apply more pressure. They definitely got the better break of position in the field. So able to keep South Coast down this end of the field more often than not. So probably got 70% of the field position at the moment. And probably sit somewhere around 55, 45, something like that for possession of the ball. Get the pass interception there. Bankstown hops out the tackle there. Abigail Jordan tries to thread one down the line. She's making the hard run too. Chase after that. That'd be crap. On a bike to get after that. So back down the line there. South Coast have a throw in just in the Bankstown's half. Goes clear, chased down by Lawless. Put some pressure on here. South Coast didn't play a full line press. So there's only one or two players that might get picked off here. Bankstown read it well. Drawn players forward, so they made room in behind them now. So South Coast are going to have to tidy this one up. And they do. They turn and break on the line. Ball's gone clear for another throw-in. So the midfield pressed a bit higher. And it left the two centre-backs with a big gap in between where the midfield lines were. And where do I see them back there? So there can be passing corridors for midfielders to strikers and midfielders to make runs. South Coast go down the line again. Clip back inside. Switch it across. Kostovski holds it up. Drops a perfect ball through. Nice run there. Ruth Muller has a shot. And it goes clear for a goal kick. So Bankstown City is still 1-0. 17.5 minutes to go in the first half here. Jensen Park. Segovic has someone out there tying up the shoelaces for it. So I know when I was goalkeeper myself, most frustrating thing is if you had to take your gloves off and start to play with your boots in the game. Normally didn't wash too well with me. Samantha Payne's over there Sorting out Boo's plays short. Wonder if there's a little bit of tactic and strategy to that one. Keeps in long. Nice work to keep it in. Hall keeps the ball, flicks it back. Knocked it through there, Lawless. Flicked it back inside there, Coxedge. Fighting for the ball, Mouses. Long's gone back inside. Chronopoulos, oh, good little pass. And across the Coxedge, just switch it into the middle. Here we go. They're going to run through, have a shot on target. Block, Kiara Wade. Nice work, Karen Bennett. So I called offside at the last minute anyway, but the run was good. So they're going down the right channel, she made a diagonal run. And they tried to overload Mouses with options. The ball looked like it was going to bounce away from her there. Kiara Wade come out. It's up to the task anyway. And South Coast Flame got free kick there. Comes out across now to Long. Drives back inside. Quick break now. Trying to pick up Abercrap. Oh, she keeps it. Stays on her feet. The referee sees it. And calls... I think going to have a free kick for that challenge. So things a little bit too robust. Bankstown play it out. Miss hitter Abercrap gets onto the ball there. Let's go forward again, trying to get Riff Muller. Bankstown have a throw. The referee's told the AR it's actually South Coast throw. So 14 minutes to go. Bankstown City up 1-0. South Coast chasing the game. The drive around the outside, I'll keep it in. Nice work. Cleaned up there. Crystal Woods come through, made sure that was well cleared. Look for options, go long down the line again. Come back inside to turn it over now. Badano. So went for a switch across the field, trying to link up with Coxedge. Long's gone back there to Bishop. It's been tracked down by Kaldakis. Wade plays it out smart, short to Mouses. Mouse tried to punch foot through the ball. That's knocked down by Efren. Yeah, breaks the ball, swings it across. Trying to find Kostovsky to do a full switch there. It's a 65-metre pass, be a big pass. Long. Looks back and across. Bishop starting to press forward. South Coast Flame playing more confidence. Intercepted there by Coxedge. Still going down. Whips one back into the middle. Cleaned up out to Long. Now South Coast are starting to drive forward. Use their wing backs to link up with their wing players. 1-0 Bankstown City. 12 minutes to go in the first half. Gone for a throw, set up nicely for Kostovsky. Whips one over, trying to link up there. Abby Crap coming down the right flank. Crap's on the ball, back inside. Tries to drop one into the top of the box. Kostovski turns on it. Threads it through. Ruth Muller able to chase it down. Segovic comes out and just calms things down a little bit for Bankstown here. They've got the 1-0 lead. Playing with a fair level of composure. It's always good to take a bit of heat out of a game with teams pressing you hard and getting a fair bit of ball. Intercept again. Bishop, nice touch. South Coast keep pushing forward. Long's looking at all the options again. Throws into the space towards the edge of the 18-yard box. It's cleared up by Bankstown. Bishop drives in. Nice touch. 1-2. Links up out to Long. Oh, touch and turn on the outside. Drives around towards the byline now. Comes around the outside. And drawn a corner out of this. So this could be the opportunity they're waiting for. Mouse is going to step up, take this corner. So they're going to be trying to pick a couple of people out here. Abercrap, Barraza, and Lawless. They'll be looking for all of them. Whips it in. It's a good corner too. Sits up in the box. It's cleaned up here at the back. But Bishop. Kalidakis was getting into that too. If she had taken a touch, it would have been a nice foot race. And Bankstown get the throw. So 9 minutes to go. They'll be trying to get another goal before half time. It's going to give them a mental advantage. It really makes the other side, which South Coast on this occasion, think about passes they're starting to make. Then you need to play with level of caution, not to give up an extra goal or play very aggressive. They've dropped one in over the top here. Bankstown cut it back across the face of the goals. Saved by Kiara Wade. They got the goal, went in. Unbelievable. 2-0. I thought it went out. Kiara Wade, I thought she had it covered. 2-0 Bankstown. So played one in. I said they try to go after it, get the mental edge. I have now 2-0. I think that goal went there to Crystalia Kiladakis. Number 10. So playing with a lot of confidence now. Been a good performance by the midfielders here. Bennett Padano for Bankstown. Centre defenders back three as well. Payne, Woods and Klenker. Linked up there. Gemma Hall, nice work, Coxedge. Gets across Kaldakis, cuts it back. Gemma Hall. Just holding up the ball now. Trying to open up some room. Payne now drives forward. You see the pieces shifting around on the field. Payne drove forward. Klenker dropped back. And then Badano dropped into like a holder midfield role. So it's good talk at the back there from Woods. Directing the players around. It's helped give Bankstown the lead here, 2-0. Mauser switches the ball across the long. So they're starting to look for a lot of long passes all the time here now. Good interception there, Badano. Kostovsky gets onto the ball. Drops one in behind the line. It tries to anyway. Sits up there, Badano. Fred's one through. Coxedge chases it down. So Badano is getting busy in the middle of the park. Along with Hall and Klinker. Chronopoulos gone through, smashed into the tackle. 5.5 minutes to go. Bankstown City Lions 2-0. Kaldakis tried to take a first touch. It'll be heavy and run away there from number 29, Lucy Coxedge. Long went back to Bishop. Bishop tried to drop one long to Kostovsky. Drives around. Riefmuller. Oh, nice touch. Takes a break inside. Looks for the outside pass off the right foot. Woods drives around. It's meant for Payne. Picked out Abigail Jordan. It's gone down. Cut it back inside Molly Lawless. Whips one across. And cleaned up by Badano. So they're going to have to take some risks now, South Coast, to get this game back. They want to try to get a goal before half-time. It's going to be hard to chase down two down here at Jensen Park. Going out. Kostovsky cuts it back. There's no one at the top of the box. Abigail Jordan drives around. Looks for options and pulls it back. Abercrap whips one into the middle. Riefmuller. And Kostovsky comes through offside. It's the right option. They're going to need to go a little bit direct now if they're going to try to chase the goal right before half time. Segovic. Corn plays the move across sideways. Still plays out short to Woods. So trying to do the big sell. Trying to get some players to move out more down the left-hand channel. So they've had good success down the left channel today. Bankstown, the last goal there, pretty sure was Kaldakis. So play short. Across the long now, South Coast Flame. Ashley Long drives through. Trying to overload numbers in the middle. We need to be careful because this is how they're going to get opened up. Badano's in there trying to shut it down. Barraza. Making runs. Ashley Long on the floor. Needs some treatment. So see South Coast Flame. Need to recover. Christina Barraza and Alexis Mauser's called players back to have a chat quickly. Payne plays the ball out from the back. Nice little turn on the sideline there. Lucy Coxedge had a solid game down the right channel here so far in the first half. Ash Long goes over the top of assistant referee. Probably surprised. She makes a hard run down the outside. Gets one back inside. Bessie Roofmuller. Long comes back in. Still supporting. Drives around. Cuts the outside box. So no penalty there. So 3 people in that challenge. It's down the ground again. So they're going to play another goal kick. Shot across the woods on the right-hand side here at the back. Gone long down line. Tried to. Bishop intercepted it. Turns back Badano. Probably being the link player in the midfield, getting all the things going. Partially involved in setting up the first goal. So making the run with the ball in centre midfield before linking up with Gemma Hall. Floated one over the top. Sits up Bishop. Comes out. Kostovski's dropped into left back. They've got Long playing high now like an attacking left midfielder. Kostovski drives around. Keeps the ball. Christina Barraza whipped one in. Abigail Jordan tried to drop one into the top of the box there. Kaladakis probably could have got a bit of a robust challenge there. Sometimes you see free kicks for them ones. Woods plays it back to the keeper, opens up some space. A little bit of injury time. I'm pretty sure Bankstown's going to be happy with 2-0 lead here at the start of the first half. Plays it back. Pressure ball too. Segovic puts a foot through it. Kaladakis going to be on Bishop's case here. Bishop runs enough interference there. Wade's able to get the ball, redistribute it close. 2-0 half-time. Bankstown City Lions currently up over South Coast Flame. The South Coast got it all to do in front of them in the second half. So good effort by Bankstown City Lions. And they're really starting to dominate the match. So make sure you stick around for the second half. You're here at the Duckman Football New South Wales TV. Be back with more shortly.
cold though. I just start bringing gloves.
It's cold because it rained and now it's a little bit wet.
Yeah.
That's not helping.
It gets surprisingly cold at Linwood Park as well. Linwood Park gets surprisingly cold.
Yeah.
New St. Helens. I had a commentator lady, it was her first time there. She was not prepared for the cold.
Oh, where was that at?
At near St. Helens, Linwood Park. Talking about the Rams, yeah.
What was her name?
I didn't get her name, but she said she's one of 2 female commentators. So, yeah.
But they're both good.
Yeah.
So that were around on the K-Chinks. That was the week after me, eh?
I think
so.
so.
2 in a row, didn't it?
Yeah.
So was that last week? That was last week.
Yeah, it would have been last week on Sunday.
Yeah. A guy who's feels now adjusted, he's a sports writer, so comes on the performance stuff I was leading up to.
Oh, like you write the articles?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like that. So, when it goes well, actually I want that, as well, but I've got a sports writer, so I was looking to try and do that as well for this year, after last year, but it's too much on my plate, but in case any extra stuff.
Yeah.
I've got a few things that are still there that are available for me.
Yeah.
I've already got 7 jobs, I don't need any more.
7 jobs?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I write for 3 magazines. I commentate for 4 years. I commentate rugby union director in New South Wales, and I've hosted the radio show for Pulse FM as well. So,
Wow.
so Pulse FM out in the Hawkins, and
Must be busy.
yeah, I had to do all the time. I had my career in Australia. I don't know. Where did you get burger? Where did you get something from? The buck? So we're 300 staff Friday, so first person in the radio station done 300 shows. So.
Congratulations.
When I first started off, I was only doing Friday nights for about a month and a half, then in 2022, then started doing Friday and Sundays, so 8 an hour on Friday and like 3 hours on Sunday.
Yeah.
Every week until the end of July last year, so I was commentating mostly rugby union, Victorian stuff I was, and Bankstown league and stuff I was league, just doing way too much, still doing extra more. So I was doing the same thing plus extra.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Someone took another full-time job to work for Infom, New South Wales Victorian compliance manager, looking after all the heavy compliance and safety stuff.
Oh, wow. Wait, you do that full time?
Yeah, I do that full time.
And then you've got 5, 6 other gigs going on?
Yeah. So I look after 11 sites. We've got 806 consultant people working at 11 sites. I look after all the subcontractors in the division that are working on the jobs as well. So there's about 250 companies, about 8,000 euros. So
Yeah, wow.
I don't have to look after each of them, right, but I've got to make sure all the companies are doing what they're supposed to do, engage with them. And I've got subcontractor managers. Yeah, I've got to make we're all working as a team, right, to make sure it's working. Yeah, they're very busy.
This is the only thing I do.
Keep an eye on it.
Just do a lot of stuff sometimes. Like what'll happen is I'll keep filtering down or do the sports channel. Like the station manager for the radio station I work at, she's on holidays at the moment in Europe as well. She's been on holidays since before Anzac Day. So while she's been gone, I've been running. But the station general manager who's paying the bills and stuff, but all the day-to-day operation stuff, I don't want that. So I've been super busy. Pretty much. When these games, I get, so with these, I don't get the first games to be able to get off the match if it's not available to stay not available. So I'm taking all that responsibility. For rugby league this year, I said I wasn't available. Just had too much stuff. So rugby union, people ask me, well, I haven't done any games, and so I've got too much stuff on them. And I moved house in May for a few weeks. I moved out one weekend when the Hawkesbury show was on, and I was up having to run it. And it took about 3.5 weeks to finish moving this at a point. Yeah. And then cleaning it up.
Vicky, are you going on a hot one? Huh?
Doesn't know why, because we've got so many workers now. How many workers can't get shit?
Have fun. Party hard.
I know. Because Chris Dean can get some shit if he does it. He's not the most motivated person. But what about better if you've got 2 or 3 shifts a week? Like, even got 2 shifts a week, you can walk around and make 2 hours.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the second half. It is Football New South Wales, round 16. Women's League One, match it around. Bankstown City Lions up against South Coast Flame. Here on Football New South Wales TV with the Duckman. Score is 2-0 half-time to Bankstown City Lions. As we see number 7 for South Coast Flame come on, Michaela de Jong. And she looks like she is replacing Jessie Abbott, number 13. So 2-0 down at half-time. First goal of the match. Crystalia Kiladakis picked up a goal after a good run by Katia Badano through to midfield, straight through to midfield too. Centre midfield when opened up on a counter-attack and threaded the ball into the top of the box. Kaldakis took it off to the left a little bit and put it away. Stock finish for a good strike up, and she did the job. And the second one was a ball down the left, another counter-attack. Through ball down the left-hand side, Bankstown City has chased down Bennett. And she had a one-on-one down left-hand side, driving around down towards the byline, cut around. For Kiara Wade, had her covered. Unfortunately not for South Coast. To drive around here, Abby Crap gets the ball, goes down the byline, cuts it back across. Cleaned up there by Segovic. Anyway, the end of that was Karen Bennett 1 and Kiara Wade 0. For Kiara Wade had it covered. Actually called it. I thought it went out for a goal kick. But it went in. And that's all she wrote. 2-0. Thought there may have been some high level of celebration. Bit of a cool night here. The game started late. If anyone's just joined us now, Football New South Wales TV. Some storms earlier. The rain doesn't bother the referees in particular, but the electrical storms and thunder do. They follow Football New South Wales policy around storms, delayed the match, and we got underway about 5:40 p.m, so it was 40 minutes later than usual. So for anyone who's thinking of watching MasterChef, we apologise. We can't help the weather. I'm pretty sure you're going to see the final cooking challenge anyway by the time this game's over. So, home fans, they'll be very happy. Bankstown are up 2-0. Put a ball through down the line. Look at that. It's a good ball. And chased hard there. Liz Coxedge got after it. Ran away pretty hard. South Coast Flames, see what they're going to do different in this half to turn it around and change the outcomes. Bessie Rathmuller tried to link up Abby Crap, not able to do so. Crap stayed on it there while Payne drove through. So Clank could come back across. Payne's out there on the left. Feeds it through to Bennett, the goal scorer, the second goal. Bennett drops one through. Nice now. Sits up loose Coxedge. This time she will get there. She cuts it back. Whips it in. Runs across the face of the goals. Thought it was going to be 3. De Jong turns on the ball. Under pressure. Looks composed. Reef Muller feeds it out. Lawless. Trying to links up in the midfield there. Jordan. So need to take the patient approach. A direct might not work here too. Flash. So Lawless able to knock it down there. Get on the run. Kostovski drops one flat across the face of the goals. It sits up. Has a shot. And there we go. Back into the game. Molly Lawless picked one up. You could tell when the save was made by Segovic, it come back out to the top of the 18-yard box, and Bankstown had committed everyone back to defend it. Lawless got in between the lines I talked about earlier in the game and come through, sat it up on a plate and finished it off. Adds to season tally. So nice play. Good flat cross too by Emily Kostovsky. Got down, played it across the line. Deflected by Keely Segovic. Unfortunately not cleared away by Bankstown's defenders, who come through en masse to try to block the initial shot. So 2-1 now. As they say in another kitchen show, My Kitchen Rules, game on. So looking for options here, South Coast. Lawless touches the ball back to the outside, drives around, keeps the ball under pressure. Breaks away now, Gemma Hall for Bankstown. They put the foot through it. Runs away, Bishop touches and turns. Out to long. Sits up Bessie Riffmuller. Feeds the ball out wide, gets a drop back into the middle. Trying to hook up with the runner, Emily Kostovsky. That would have been something to bring that back into the game there. Another goal there would have changed how this game's going to flow. So starting to see the pace of tempo of the game pick up a little bit. Samantha Payne drives forward. Across to Crystal Woods. Keely Segovic had to go direct herself. Direct and straight didn't work. Abby Crap. It's on the ball. Turn it back now. De Jong's gone across the Bishop again. And not able to keep it in there. Ashley Long. So that one goal has given them back some extra confidence very early in the second half. Down 2-1, South Coast Flame. And what I'll say is a crisp night out at Jensen Park. Bankstown have a throw-in. Once again, Kalidakis picked up the first goal of the match. This goes good hard run at centre forward, Kalidakis. Tushin turned it down the line. South Coast win the throw. Bessie Riefmuller flicks it back. Ashley Long goes long, breaks out Molly Lawless, comes across to De Jong now. Oh, rides the challenge hard too. Bankstown player still on the ground. So the referee's called out some medical attention. It's Karen Bennett, second goal scorer. Looks like she's the player on the deck at the moment. So these artificial pitches, if you haven't played on them before, they're actually not bad. The run on when the weather's not too hot when you take a hit and a bit of a fall on the field, well, it's a whole different kettle of fish to when you land heavily on the grass. It's not a lot of give. So I'm not sure this current injury stoppage is going to be beneficial at Bankstown at the moment. Could potentially break up tempo a little bit South Coast. We'll actually let them talk a bit of strategy about what they're going to do to get the second back and stay on task here. And hopefully head away from here with 3 points tonight. This doesn't look good. It's getting assisted from the field. It's very possible we might see an injury replacement here shortly. And we have done just that there. Caitlin Bleeker on in number 26 there for Bankstown. And that's the end of the day there for Karen Bennett. Had a good match too up to this stage. It's an unfortunate way to finish the game. Jordan tried to thread one through. Bishop has had a good game in centre half here for centre fullback. Centre half's the old school way, saying centre fullback. Brazza breaks ball to the outside. Kalidakis. And some new player, Bleeker. Come across to Badano, who's been good today. Badano tried to drop one over the top there of Kalidakis. Comes clear Brazza. All gets cleared. Samantha Payne. Oh, gets skinned here. Comes straight through. Gonna get a tap in. Back into the game. Abby Crap. What a nice ball there. Kostovsky. Laid one off. Abby Crap gets it back. 2-2. Come forward when you push your numbers forward. Drive forward with the ball and turn it over. You do get exposed. South Coast Flame have done just that. And get back underway now. 32 minutes to go. 2-2. Out at Crisp Jensen Park. Ashley Long goes long with the ball there. Jordan tried to do some little scorpion heel flick and get it up the field. Emily Kostovsky doesn't want to take it. Leave it to Ashley Long. Hey, Bankstown got another player injured on the deck here. So it's Katia Badano. Don't want to lose Katia Badano because she's really been motoring along in centre midfield. Gemma Hall plays ball through. Links up, Kaldakis gets cleared up there by Bishop. So Bankstown had all the tempo in the first half. Fairly well balanced. Even though they're up 2-0. It was a good display. Could just sense South Coast could tell they get back into it. And they've picked up the tempo now. They've got all the control. Kostovski drives through the midfield. Fred's one in the top of the box. Abby Crap chase it down. Clutters the keeper after free kick is called. Segovic taking a hard hit here. So starting to link these passes up now, South Coast Flame. Happy Crap picked up the second goal in similar fashion to that. Emily Kostovski headed across the park, drifting across, run diagonally at the line, and then played a through ball, angle through ball. Deflected shot by Kiara. Sorry, by Segovic. Come back. Defenders couldn't get back and clean it up. Nabby Crap cleaned that up. They get the second. Kila Segovic got cluttered there by Abby Crap now. They're starting to link those passes though. I see Bessie Refmuller and Abby Crap chase more of the same. So Bankstown's doctor or coach and staff member and the referee just checking on the well-being of Segovic. And Segovic going to get us back underway with a free kick. So free kick was for the offside, not the challenge. It's brought down there, Abigail Jordan. And Abby Crap chases it hard down again. Another throw in here. Michaela de Jong down to take up the duties of the throw down into the corner. Trying to box it out. Gets met in a bit of a robust challenge there by Caitlin Bleeker. Got another throw down the line here. De Jong. And the ball's hit the referee. Abigail Jordan plays back across the Bishop and Long. So starting to get a bit of free running here in the midfield. Now South Coast. Nice touch, Lawless. Pulls it back, Barraza. And they're trying to open up the park. Mouse feeds one through. Badano. Links up back with Hall. Back to Badano again. Gets one down the outside. Going to have to chase it pretty hard. Badano comes back nicely for her there. So recovered it well. Woods is across the pane. Puts one down the line. De Jong uses a height to cover the through ball over the top. 2-2 the moment, 26 minutes to go at Jensen Park. It's Football New South Wales League One women's match at round 16 fixture. Kiara Wade just looking around, checks out the surroundings. So Cristalia Kaldakis is doing. Picked up first goal of the game. You don't want to make sure you drop the ball in the play and have a striker there waiting for that to happen. Wade again looks for options. Defenders are up short for her to give her all the passing channels she needs. Plays it back there, Jordan. So now they're starting to play with confidence and drive forward with the ball from the back. Lawless up on a Badano. Up to the task. Lose the ball. Riff Muller. Get it across to De Jong now. He drives forward. It's across Abby Crap. Comes across. Switches it through. Braza. Looks up. Tries to drop on over the top there. Kostovski. Keeper come out. Covered that off there. Segovic must have fought. He's going to have another 50-50 challenge. Kaldakis sits on the ball. Plays to the outside. Coxedge. As you can see, South Coast is just starting to control the back third of the field in their end. They're quite easily going from defence to high level counter attack. Get one through the middle again, trying to link up Abercrap again. She's on it now. Drives around. Barraza whips it back across, heads it up, sits up. Abercrap. Turns on the byline, holds it up. Still there. Goes long to De Jong. Barraza let it run there. Mouses. Comes back to Barraza. Up near the top of the box. Whips one in. So starting to pick up. Runners coming through on both sides. Got Lawless on the left. Along with Emily Kostovski. Now Abercrap making runs in from the top right hand side of the box. Yeah, more possession up just outside Bankstown's goal box. Now Bankstown starting to having to rely more on counter-attack press. Gen press moves. Links up for Abercrap, bounces off Barraza. Been intercepted. Nice work. Floats it through Kaldakis. It's a good run to loop for Chase. Not be offside for that through ball. I think she may have surprised herself. Bishop drives forward. Linked up in the middle of Riff Muller. Long gets down the outside. Turns it back. Drives on the top of the box. And giving away a free kick just on the outside the box here. It's a dangerous position. 2-2. 22 minutes to go. It's an exciting match tonight. Football New South Wales TV. Referees marks a direct free kick. Comes in, whips it around. And referee's giving a free kick. Got to think it's for a handball or something, not sure. And we're going to see another substitution here. Then number 14 on Paula Mitchell. And Brazza and Kostovsky are off. Have to catch who the other player is that's just come onto the field. Bankstown play a long one through again. Runs through to Kiara Wade there. Deals with a ball. Kiara Wade puts foot through the ball. New player on the field with that, Paula Mitchell. Gets onto it, Jordan. Holds it up. Plays back to Mouses. Got Kalidakis on the hammer trying to get after it. Nice ball there. Paula Mitchell tried to play one over the top to Abby Crap. And the other players come on the field is Crystal Duggan in number 85. He's trying to work out who that was. So he's just going to take up the hard run and Emily Kostovsky's put in. She did set up a goal there for Abby Crap. Well, can't really say set up's a goal. She had a shot, was deflected and saved. Abby Crap put it away. De Jong drifts wide. Get another throw. Bankstown look long again. And South Coast get another throw. Michaela de Jong drops a bit of a short one over the top. Abby Crap. It's cleaned up there by Woods. Badano turns it over there to Paula Mitchell. Ashley Long gives away a free kick. Referee said she grasped her opponent. He didn't say that exactly. His free kick for challenge, not flash. Effectively, they drop one over the top there. Abigail Jordan back there clears it up. South Coast Flame going to have a throw in. 17.5 minutes to go. 2-2. It was 2-0 at half-time to Bankstown City Lions. And South Coast come back into it. 2 good goals in the second half at this stage. One to Molly Lawless, one to Abby Crap. It's a decent crowd out here for a Sunday night at Jensen Park there. Fred's a ball off. Tries to drop it through. So Clinker gets it out there. Holds up for Abby Crap. Badano's getting in there. Tries to shut down Bishop. At time, plays a short pass there, gets out to Long. Gets one through Abby Crap. Bessie Refmuller coming across. So covered up there by Woods. Drives forward again there, Jordan. Getting all the pressure on the run now. Cuts it back across. Goes across the face of the goal. Abercraft couldn't get on to the end of that one. So going to see another substitution. So Natalie Malensky coming on. Milanowski in number 22. And we've got number 37 off there, Janika Klenker. They were trying to pick up the tempo of the game here. Still could come away for a result here, Bankstown. This game's far from over. And nice work there by Gemma Hall. Up in there, nearly clotted into Crystal Woods. So Woods looks like she pushed forward a little bit now. It's more like centre midfield role, or holding centre midfield. They've got Milanowski into the centre back role. Next to Payne. Changed the shape a little bit now. Ambrose out on the left, fullback. Goes for Badano again. Gets the ball down the line. Nearly comes off. Sits up there, Coxedge. So to move the chess piece, it's got Crystal Woods up into a holder midfield / defensive midfield anchor role. So I want to pick up the tempo and not expose themselves too much to do it. So I think might start seeing them throw numbers forward there. Ambrose, left fullback, might start playing much higher like a wing back. Woods out again. They got their backs playing really high. Push forward again. They turned it over again now. So it's going to be the big problem. So they're pushing all the numbers high and forward to try to chase the game a bit. Play our wing backs up. So Tori Chronopoulos and Payne playing a centre back role. Sorry, Natalie Milanowski got Tori Chronopoulos playing as wing back, along with Stephanie Ambrose playing very high. So when they turn the ball over, this happens. It's getting chased down there. Duggan. All the way through Segovic. Nice tidy up there. So Milanowski up to the task. So Tori Chronopoulos cleared it up. It goes across, has a throw in. So Bankstown, just under 12 minutes to go, plus injury time. So they're definitely backing themselves to go after this. So Woods comes back, cleared up. Nice work there. Cement for Payne. Throw the ball in here, South Coast Flame. Challenge hard for the ball, Badano. Sorry, that was Gemma Hall. So drop on down the line. Now this is the problem because they're playing the wing backs up high. Have a shot on target. Blocked there. Nice work there. Kilisegovic. Now off they go. Stephanie Ambrose. Inside back Gemma Hall. Going forward again there now. Milnowski. Across the pane. So they're trying to overload the midfield by playing the wing backs right up. And once again, they've missed this one. They need to be careful coming in challenges like that. When you play high up the park, even though it's so far away from goals. And you get the tackles wrong, they can go very bad. You really expose your team to the potential of a quick goal. All of a sudden you turn a 2-on-2 onto a 2-on-1 or a 3-on-1. Kaldakis has had a solid tradesman-like performance tonight for Bankstown. So definitely still trying to pick out Gemma Hall and Kaldakis for balls forward. Bankstown. Gemma Hall turned on it. Like to turn. She used the body to turn the ball as well. Drop the body feint and shoulder. Woods onto it there. Molly Lawless drives around, gets one outside. Links up back to Abigail Jordan. So starting to see pressure applied here. De Jong turns it over. Comes through Ambrose, drives around. De Jong keeps the ball. Nice work so far by the wing back. Chops it across. Kaldakis looking for a runner. It sits up. Woods has a go. Kiara Wade clovers that off. That's enterprise and work there by Bankstown. So they're forcing changes to the tempo by making some changes to a tactical outlay. De Jong drives around, disposes of number 15 there. So Gemma Hall goes down the line. Ruth Muller. Payne puts the step on, works it to the outside. He's going to work it towards the sideline. It's the worst she'll give up is a throw-in. And she's getting double teamed and wins the throw too. Nice work by the defender. Go down the line again. Hall heads it back inside. Duggan gets the ball across. Now to send it down the line. So trying to play on Lucy Cox edge as well. So open up the external channels out and left and right outside channels here. Bankstown. High risk, high reward football comes off. They'll get the 3 points tonight. Stephanie Ambrose gets one out. Gemma Hall, step over. Is she going to get the legs to keep it in? She does. Michaela de Jong gets there first though. Wins a throw. Plays Dabby Crap. Back there to Mouses and De Jong again. Nice link up, a three-way pass and combination. You're going to take it all the way up to the halfway line here. They do. Nice work. Small channel to work with too. Betsy Refmuller running open field. Gets the ball back. De Jong didn't expect a pass. Keeps it in though. And works the byline. Manages to draw a corner here. So it's good defence by Samantha Payne. The visiting South Coast Flames fans very excited. They got a chance. They can taste victory now. 2-2 currently sits. The game is in the balance. Both sides genuinely have a chance to get this now. And Mouses has a corner. And an option. She goes long, out to the back. Taken nicely by Segovic. Has been cluttered into a couple of times today. Had a good match too, the keeper. Kalidakis. I feel that she's got dragged off the ball a bit. Made a run to the outside to open up. Balls in the middle. Got called offside. This gives the crowd a bit of a salute. She's not very happy, perhaps, with the call. De Jong chased after the ball, not able to keep it in. So made a lung buster just before, which is pretty much an 80, 90 metre run down the field here. Kalidakis, there we go. Gets on, intercepts it. Nice work. Crap, Woods gets onto it. Kalidakis whips it back inside. Sits up for Hall. Still on Woods. Plays it back out wide now. Ambrose. Whips one across the face. Gets cleared up. Throwing everything into this now. Just under 4 minutes to go. 2-2, Jensen Park. It's exciting Sunday night football. Ambrose gets one across there. Kiara Wade breaks it. Looking for a quick hit and run. Duggan goes straight to the outside. Sends the ball down. Mitchell gets after it. Cleared up by Bankstown. So nice work there by Tori Chronopoulos to clean it up. Woods plays it back. Segovic. A busy night in goals tonight. De Jong. Whips one into the centre. Sits up Riffmuller. And covered off by Segovic again. On for drop kick. Miskicked it. Ball ran away from Abercrap. It's going to get cleaned up there by Samantha Payne. Turn for Hall. Would have been a big run for Woods to get onto that one. Kalidakis on a bike. Mouses. Woods after De Jong. Gets intercepted by Hall. Back to Ambrose. So they managed to pick up a tempo after the last couple of subs here they've done. Bankstown. Ambrose again. Switch across the field. The Payne. And I want to drive forward. Milnowski gets across. They tried to pick up Ambrose, making a run down the left here. Just under 2 minutes. Michaela De Jong gets back to Abercrap. Comes back inside. They're going to go across the park, open the field up a little bit now. Whip it around. Ambrose. Threads one through to Bleeker. Payne's going to need to get on this. So I might get pressed here. For the ball, Segovic is aware of the situation, reads it well. Plays the ball upfield. Kaladakis has come back, drifted out of a 9 roll. Gives a bit of a push to Mausers. Mausers bumps a few players off. Got Woods up there. Tries to lay the ball down to Duggan. It's been intercepted by Segovic though. Roll it out at the back 2-all. Katia Badano. Tried to play a long ball down the line there. Pick up a runner there. Lucy Coxedge not able to. Again, you got a feeling this game's going to get turned on with a piece of brilliance. The last couple of minutes. So we'll be heading into injury time in a few seconds. Probably looking in the vicinity of 3 minutes. Badano turns it over. Move across now, Mitchell. Fred's in De Jong. Across to Abby Crap. Comes through offside. Referee plays advantage. It's not long to go. In injury time now. Abby Crap. Oh, a little back heel, flicks it across. Oh, it goes in! Grabs the winner! Surely that's the winner! Molly Lawless. Abby Crap did the big sell. Fair income, don't want to buy a car off her. You don't know what you're going to get. Back heel, Molly Lawless. Top bins at left corner. 3-2. Abby Crap could sell snow to Eskimos, seriously, after that. Unbelievable. Just dragged the defenders across, backheeled it, sat up perfect. Surely that's going to be the one that seals the game here. Maybe not. Segovic comes miles out and cleans it up. Sweeper keeper style. Nice work. What a Bankstown custodian. So South Coast down early. Down 2-0 at half time as well. Come back into this game. So 3-2 up. Away fans might be travelling away happy again. Gets the ball back inside Abby Crap. Drives around onto the byline. Pulls it back to Michaela De Jong. She whips one deep across the back. Sits up, gets it out. Put one back into the centre of the box. Stephanie Ambrose tracked that one back. Looks like that might be it here. Still a little bit of time left. Segovic very aware. And need to chase the game hard now. Payne drives forward. It's going to be direct. That'll be the way they're going to have to go. Molly Lawless will be hoping she can get a third. Drives across the park. Possession is everything now. Jordan. Bankstown get it outside, trying to link up Coxedge. It's been a good comeback in the second half here by South Coast Flame. Segovic puts the ball forward. Duggan up in and around there. Referee's going to have a chat to someone, and we'll see first yellow card of the night in like the 93rd minute. Pretty sure that just went to Kalidakis. Crystalia Kalidakis had a few robust challenges in the end of this game. Referee's call for the ball to come back into play. There we go, full time here. So excellent win and comeback there by South Coast Flame. Abby Crap running across the face of the goals towards the end of the game into injury time. On the top of the box, up the ball, held it up, drew a couple of defenders, backheeled it. In the open space, Molly Lawless, it's like the Red Sea opened up for her. She had a shot, put it in. Top left corner, not the very, very top left, but I'll be calling it top bin. Gives them a 3-2 win at Jensen Park on a game delayed by electrical storms at the start of the match. So good game of football here tonight. 5 goals in it. You definitely got your money's worth if you come down to watch this game today. So thanks for joining us tonight at Football New South Wales TV. Been a good match. South Coast Flame be very happy. Go away with the win. Heading back down the coast. 3-2. Been with the Duckman. Hope you enjoyed it tonight. And I'll catch you all again next time. Keep on ducking. See you next time.